on the INC Giving Show.
We have an extra meal for you, okay? So God bless you. All right, and take care, and I hope you feel better.
Hopefully it could help other people who needs, like, especially now the economy is not so good, you know, and hopefully it could help in warming those people who are in need.
Thank you. Little things. Thank you so much. Close to the heart. Handpicked with love. And he helped too.
He was cooking.
We're in New York City, where streets are bustling from the day's start to the day's end. So, in a city that never sleeps, how much can actually be done in a New York minute? More importantly, let's see today how much value taking a moment of our time to give can bring to the life of someone else in need. Welcome to the INC Giving Show.
A little goes a long way when we join together. It's more than enough when we show our love. It's alright to make a change. The future's not so far away. There's hope, there's light. If we open our eyes, this is our chance.
In today's society, time is money. So between juggling responsibilities, it's become less of a priority for many to think of others when building a successful future for themselves is challenging enough.
So how much free time do you have?
How much free time? Well, I have 2 young children, so I don't get a lot of free time.
How much free time you guys have?
Not a lot.
Typically, I have about 2 days a week on weekends is my free time, and in the evenings as well.
A day? Not much. Maybe like an hour or so, really.
How many times do you say thank you in one day? 1 hour? How about 1 minute? Hi, I'm Lois Paula. Today we'll examine just how much time it actually does take to show someone a little appreciation. And we'll discover how quickly we can share kindness just by making it a part of our everyday life.
I joined volunteers of the INC Giving Project from the different boroughs throughout New York City, who are using their weekends to deliver meals to senior citizens in an East Harlem community.
Everything in here is by the count. We have the numbers. We have 296 clients.
It was a chilly Saturday morning in the city as the brethren huddled at the front doors of the Union Settlement Association, an organization that serves a predominantly immigrant community in East Harlem. The volunteers range from families to individuals, young and young at heart, all with the same goal in mind: to lend a helping hand to the senior citizens in this community.
It feels great to come back and help the neighborhood with this INC Giving.
For many of the volunteers, like Dennis Liddell, this was the second time delivering meals to senior citizens.
If I can, okay? Any questions?
The first time I did with my son. Well, it's important to bring your kids to these activities so that they see the importance of helping others and that we're not the only ones who have to help everybody out.
But for some, like Samuel Galoyo, this was the first time doing such volunteer work. Work he saw the other members of the Church of Christ doing.
Well, at first I was nervous because it was my first time. The brethren are handing out food or cleaning the community, and it gives me inspiration to do that if they can do that, why can't I?
But the workers at Union Settlement were more than happy to help guide these new and old volunteers. I spoke with Alfonso, one of the main chefs at Union Settlement, who prepares hundreds of meals every day.
Okay, and then Sundays, that's your...
No, Sunday is both meals. They have one hot meal, and then they have Saturday, Sunday.
Volunteers are a welcome sight to organizations like these, who serve the community on a daily basis.
Each person should get one of each, a hot, a cold, and a cold pack. Now, some of you will have a route sheet.
After a quick briefing, volunteers were off to their different destinations to help deliver the 300 meals to senior citizens in the surrounding community.
INC Giving. City Meals on Wheels.
Each door opened and each meal delivered brought with it rewards of gratitude and smiles for the time these volunteers gave.
Good morning.
Enjoy the meal, okay?
Thank you.
During this INC Giving.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Oh my name is Alveria.
For Brother Samuel, it reminded him of the importance of helping the generation before us.
It feels good because you help out, the community, and when you see these older people being a younger person who deliver food for them, I can see my parents in that position. That if I do this, maybe one day when I get old, somebody will do it for me.
The time spent was less than the time it takes to even watch a movie. Yet the rewards of setting aside a whole morning to help others was enough to inspire these brothers and sisters to use their time for the good of those in need.
Coming up, we'll see how young volunteers of the INC Giving Project are helping children in their communities with the simple necessity of a warm coat for winter. Don't go away, more INC Giving when we return.
Welcome back to INC Giving. We're discovering today that no matter how busy daily life is, there's always time to offer a helping hand. Let's meet Ellen and Junjun, who through community service are bringing new meaning to what defines a family. A quick view of these two friends, and the connection might not be clear right away. But scratch the surface a bit, and you'll see a bond stronger than friendship. Ellen's dad passed away when she was young. And so when Junjun's mom died when he was a little boy, Ellen felt compelled to be there for Junjun.
And she's been doing that for how many years now?
About 10 years now, right?
About.
Yes, from 4 to 14. So for about 10 years now.
So what do you guys do? I mean, you obviously, does she help with your homework? What else do you do in your free time?
I try to make time to spend time with him, so that we can spend quality time together. She just wants the best. We have similar interests. What do we like to do together? Or what kind of cool things have we done together?
Volleyball.
We like volleyball.
So like, just play sports. She taught you how to play volleyball.
She taught me how to play volleyball.
I did not only teach you how to...
Ellen and Junjun came to participate in an INC Giving project centered on volunteering at the family level. Though it began as an opportunity to bond and spend time together, the experience left them with much more than just a good memory to look back on.
Okay, you're gonna serve, okay? It wasn't just for us, for us to have fun. It was for other people also. It was for their benefit. Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Which made you feel good.
I can't answer that.
Okay, so we're here.
So grateful for the experience at the shelter, Ellen and Junjun decided to make thank you care packages for the individuals who make those shelters possible.
We just wanted to give something to the people that ran the shelter. I mean, most shelters are nonprofit. So we just wanted to show that we appreciated the time that they gave us to spend with the residents that lives in their community. So we wanted to, give them something that would be helpful to them.
The next day, I joined them to deliver the care packages to the Neighborhood Coalition for Shelter.
We're gonna go drop them off to the program directors who are eagerly awaiting our arrival, but they don't know what we have in our goodie bags here. But we hope that it'll bring warmth to their heart, and you know, it's just a little few things that we think that they could use for their winter survival here in New York City.
It was a perfect moment to say thank you for the opportunity they give volunteers just like Ellen and Junjun.
I want to say thank you. So we have these care packages here for you, and you get to pick which one you want because there's different color mugs in them. So Mark helped us while we were here also, and Prima actually was the one I think who allowed us to come in here and set up the date with us.
Nice. Wow.
So there's some goodies in there, you know.
Thank you.
Little things, but
Thank you so much.
close to the heart. Handpicked with
I
love.
appreciate it.
And he helped too.
He was cooking.
He
was
What
cooking.
did you cook?
We cooked white pasta.
Nice.
The staff gave us a short tour of the facility and a rundown on the activities and volume of work it takes to help those they serve.
I'm sure the residents who live here really appreciate you guys taking the time out. Have a good afternoon. Thank you. That was good. We got to see the people that we came to serve. They remembered us.
You
took us into the kitchen. How did that feel?
I felt the same way how I felt when they were begging for more food.
Were you a little bit nervous?
I was nervous. Since we served it.
074.
But then they saw you, a few of them remembered you. It was familiar. It was actually a nice feeling. I mean, it's a homey kitchen. It's like kind of intimate. Brought back good memories, definitely.
Junjun and Ellen are examples of how a common faith and a common purpose to do good can make a difference in the life of others.
It's true that kindness is contagious, most especially when shown by those who are still at the very early stages of learning how to even support themselves. Let's see how these boys and girls send a little bit of extra warmth this winter to other children in need.
Today, young children are among the quickly growing number of homeless and low-income individuals living in Philadelphia. A concern at the very mission of Cradles to Crayons, an organization that helps youth ages 0 to 12 years old.
Well, that's where we find kids are, I guess, at their ripest, where they in most need, most vulnerable. You know, really, it's sort of out of their hands and really in the hands of adults to help them out. So, since we're a capable group of people, we can really help out that age group, I think, by providing them with the things they can't get for themselves.
Cradles to Crayons was started by individuals who wanted to bring together two groups of kids, those who have and those who didn't have enough.
Well, there's a woman named Lynn Margerio from Boston who actually started Cradles to Crayons. Basically, she saw that there was this huge market out there for people that had excess of things, and then on the contrast, there was a huge group of people that just didn't have quite enough. So she wanted to, make those two groups of people meet, and so she developed the Giving Factory up in Boston, so that people that had extra could get it out to those less fortunate people. We partner with a little over 300 different social service agencies. If they work with kids in the 0 to 12 age range that are low income or homeless, we can partner with them, and then they can place an order through an online account for individual kids that are in need.
So when it came time for the local congregation of Philadelphia to do their winter wear drive, young volunteers like Chelsea led the way to help provide less fortunate kids with the simple necessities for winter.
This is the code I'm going to donate.
What gave you the idea to do this?
Because we want to help people who are in need of things that they don't have.
Well, that's exactly what we do.
She led other volunteers from the local congregation of Philadelphia in delivering these items to Cradles to Crayons. But the brethren did more than just donate items to the organization. They also share their time to help sort the many donated items needed by the young residents of the Philadelphia region. And for Chelsea, the reward of giving goes beyond what she felt that day.
It makes me feel better that someone out there is warm with the coat I donated.
At such a young age, these volunteers already know the true meaning of how to help whenever they possibly can. Don't go away, more INC Giving when we return. Welcome back to INC Giving. Today, we're taking a look at some of the ways we can help others even in our busy schedules. During my day volunteering with City Meals on Wheels, I joined the Ederlin family, who was helping others in a neighborhood very close to their hearts. East Harlem holds a special meaning to the Ederlin family.
Came here in 1972.
1972?
Yeah. Pretty much grew up in the same neighborhood for all those years.
Right. And then how many of there were you? There was a couple of siblings?
Yeah, my brother, my sister, and myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We actually went to school here also.
Oh, you did? So it was down the street, huh?
Yeah, down the street.
Would you pass by this place a lot?
Oh yeah, all the time. We used to go to the swimming pool. It's right across the street.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you realize that this was exactly what was in this building, though?
It was a center. Yes.
Oh, it was a center.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Did you ever visit it when you were younger?
When we were young, we used to do a lot of just visiting the senior centers and all, helping out what we can do.
Oh, good.
We received our assignments. Then we went out to deliver meals to the residents of what was once their neighborhood.
Helping people like this is what, we should do more of for our community.
Together, we walked through the Ederlins' old neighborhood, knocking on doors and delivering meals. And though it was us delivering meals, each stop allowed the Ederlins a moment to reflect on just how blessed they were to be given the opportunity to come back and help a neighborhood close to their hearts.
Yeah, we used to live 10 blocks away from here. This way?
We may have moved away from this East Harlem neighborhood, but every smile of gratitude received that morning was worth every minute spent out of their busy schedules.
Meals on Wheels.
But it's good to see this for our neighborhood because we still want to stay here. We don't want to sell our apartment.
It's home.
It's home. It's home base for us. Yeah. Hello, it's Meals on Wheels again. We have an extra meal for you, okay? So God bless you. And take care, and I hope you feel better, okay?
You all really look after the seniors. You're
Well,
marvelous.
we do. We try our best.
Thank
Okay?
you.
Take care.
And more than just the opportunity to come and help this neighborhood was an opportunity to share with them something greater.
You made it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's very important to really give back to your neighborhood. I mean, we consider ourselves blessed, right? Because we've got God in our life, we've got the church in our life, but also the fact that we're successful in what we do, and we're thankful to God for that. So it's a great feeling just to come back and to give back to the people who don't have that.
And more than just the opportunity to come and help this neighborhood was an opportunity to share with them something greater.
We can be a light to them also.
You could share it.
Some way, and share, which is what we're doing today. So.
Yes.
These individuals may have moved out of this neighborhood, but they'll never forget how to give back to a community that has helped shape who they are today. Next, we'll see how young members helped prepare for the INC Giving Project's Winter Wear Drive, taking place all over the US and Canada. More INC Giving when we return. Welcome back to the INC Giving Show. We're seeing today that each of us has the power to give back and make a difference in the lives of others, even with just a few minutes or a few hours in our day. As winter approaches throughout the world, so does the need for many to keep warm from its harsh weather conditions. Let's see how young members in New York City did their part in making a difference for those less fortunate in the community.
Look into your closet. How many coats can you find? How many of these coats do you actually still use? Katrina Doliente is like many of us, who have 1, 2, 3, or even more coats hanging in our closets waiting to be worn. This is in comparison to the hundreds of thousands of people living in the coldest regions of the US and Canada, who don't even have the luxury of a warm coat to get them through the winter. In New York and other cities, this is especially true, with winter temperatures dropping below freezing.
Well, you know what? New York is very unpredictable. You know, I've experienced like severe weather changes.
Though many may think that donating used clothing is just a means to get rid of old, unwanted items, Katrina saw it as her opportunity to help others.
Well, like when I was choosing what to give out, like I'm not just choosing it because like, oh, I don't use it or whatnot. Like, you don't use it, but still it's serviceable for somebody else. You know, it's also gonna keep them warm.
And it is a sentiment shared by the other INC Giving volunteers from the local congregation of New York, New York. Together, these volunteers donated more than 24 boxes of warm winter wear to New Yorkers who need it most.
I've been waiting for this project because when I looked at the INC Giving schedule, I got very excited when I see that we are doing quote drive. And I've already thought of which quotes I will donate, and I've already thought of the items that I will be giving to our fellow men.
Hopefully it could help other people who needs, like especially now the economy is not so good, you know, and hopefully it could help in warming those people who are in need.
The gesture was simple, the time spent minimal. But the impact of receiving a warm coat is something that will be felt throughout this winter and the winters to come.
You don't see them like, or probably hear them say thank you. You know somebody is going to be thankful that they have this nice clothes. They're not new, but it will keep them warm, you know.
New York, New York joined other congregations throughout the US and Canada to hold winter wear drives as part of the November INC Giving Project. We'll feature many more of these locals in the next episode of the INC Giving Show.
We may not have too much free time, but doing good for the benefit of others can actually only take a few seconds of our day. Let's take a look at how a busy office made giving back a part of their everyday work routine.
We all kind of preach the get your mammograms, do your self-exams and all that kind of stuff because of what she went through.
We may not have too much free time, but doing good for the benefit of others can actually only take a few seconds of our day.
It's fun. I really enjoy it, and I like meeting people.
In this episode, as well as previous ones, we've met individuals who were moved to action to help others. The concern and passion these individuals have for those around them have inspired each of them to lend a helping hand, volunteer for a worthy cause, or simply give their time to someone else in need.
My name is Sister Karen Sumibai from Northeastern Seaboard. One of my favorite stories in the INC Giving show is when they featured the Valdez family. The Valdez family went on to join the INC Giving Family Giving Project, which is the Meals on Wheels in New York City. It inspired me because it was the parents who initiated and taught the children the importance of helping the community by way of helping the senior citizens and old people in receiving the meals from the government. So it inspired me to join and organize more projects like these to give back and help the community as well.
Hi, I'm Laura Serrano and I'm from Chicago. The INC Giving show that inspired us, or me as a family, was the show about the children giving get well cards to the kids who are sick. it impacted our family a lot because we know what it means to be recipients to Get Well cards, and it feels like opening up these cards and the well wishes of all the people who care and love you. And it's awesome to see these little children who at a very young age understand what it means to give to a community or to a society. And it's awesome to just see how much they care and how much detail, how much thought that they made in making these cards. And so it's awesome to see that these young children are giving back to children who are in need. My son was inspired because of this project and through a couple activities that was held in our area. So right now we are doing a Band-Aid drive for children at our local hospital, and we're also doing a Glad press-on seal wrap on one of the things they needed for a procedure that is done for cancer patients. And Chance, even though he's very young, being able to watch these shows and INC Giving television, he's inspired to do something even greater than we had expected him to. So thank you, INC TV and the INC Giving Show for everything, and for allowing our son to see what it means to give to people in need and to our community.
Inspiring others to action has a domino effect. The more people move to action, the more there is to give. The more we can help others.
These are just a few examples of how easy it is to incorporate giving in your everyday life. If you have your own story of giving, whether it be yours or someone you might even know, email us at the address on the screen. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll feature your stories right here on our show. We hope the stories you've seen and the people you've met have inspired you to give in big or small ways. It's deeply rewarding to know just what a difference you've made in someone else's life. So remember, whenever you possibly can, do good to those who need it. Thanks for watching. I'm Lois Paula. Join us again next time, right here on the INC Giving Show.